Today's short talk, I'm going to discuss what the title, I think I'm going to title it, What Do You Believe? I'm by the window looking out, so if you hear the wind, I think they've put the fans on. So yeah, anyway, let's talk a little bit. So I want to talk to you about what do you believe, and I'm gonna link this to the video I made about the emergent point, because we are the emergent point. And I've got another video on the emergent point actually, which is pretty detailed. You like it. Okay, so let's get into it. So when you actually dream, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start from here. I had a dream last night, or this morning actually, between like 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. And in the dream, I was walking. It was a dark place, but then I don't know why I felt like I was in my old neighborhood, because it didn't look like it. There was a building, which I kind of then thought, okay, that looks like. So then I kind of placed the belief of, oh, it's my old area, on that, based on the light I perceived in the dream. Light and sound, don't forget. Whilst that was happening, there was I could hear, oh, my Robin, my friend is back. I could hear water, the sound of water. And whilst I was walking in the dream, I could hear the sound, and I thought, oh, there must be like a stream or something coming up. And when I got to like a place where I had to turn, there was a stream there. And I woke up straight away, and I realized that the sound of the water was coming from, wasn't coming from, was in this reality too. Yeah, this reality where I'm speaking from now. And then I realized that actually, but there is no reality, because I am the transient energy that drifts across realms. I'm not this body, bro. I'm not. Trust me. So then I asked myself the question, okay, so then that means that all there is a sound of water, or there is a sound, okay? In my understanding or my knowledge base, it sounds like water, quote unquote, right? So in one reality, I assume there's a stream. In another reality, it sounds like water trickling down something, yeah? Both of these realities are fundamentally not real. What's actually at the base of it all is me, consciousness, and my perception of sound. The meaning I gave it. So in the waking world, this reality, which I've told you before, go check out the old stuff, man, if you don't know. This is not the baseline reality. It can't be. It's impossible for this to be the baseline reality. Now, when you start to realize that, okay, so all there is sound, and all there is light, and in essence, my belief is what shapes what I see. Oh, fuck. Which then kind of nicely brings us to the point where the question has to then be fundamentally, what do I believe? Because what do I believe? What you believe is what you're going to see. This is a fact. It's a golden fact. So when you look at your reality overlay, right? And you see your bills, and you see your house, and you see your fucking car, and your stress, and your fucking shit, and your problems, and all that kind of stuff. Because you all you're doing is you're perceiving light, right? but you've given the light meaning based on what you believe about the light, right? And it's taking shape and form in front of you. Because of what you believe, you're seeing it. Now, the world you occupy right now, the reality you occupy right now, bro, it's a figment of your imagination. You created it. Every single brick, every single flower, every single bird, every single fucking everything. What gives credence to what I just told you is this. Find yourself somebody who isn't enlightened, yeah? Like a reflection that's like a doofus, yeah? And speak to them about their perception of reality, and you realize that it's very, very, very bland and very basic, right? It's not very intricate. Okay? And you find somebody that's enlightened or intellectual, and you've realized that their world is full of color and all these different things, right? Because their level of awareness, what they believe is different. So they see different things. But ultimately, we're still sharing the same macro world program. How? Belief. Most people actually think that they are woke. They are enlightened. They know, they're in the know, they're conscious, they're this, they're that. But these very same people have some major limiting beliefs and they don't even realize it. Let me give you an example. So, most people believe that they live on a ball, yeah? They believe that the sun is fucking that ball, all that stupid shit, right? By believing that story, you limit your consciousness to that of a being who's insignificant, tiny, on a marble, hurtling nowhere, living a pointless existence. Just by you believing that, the ramifications of that belief become real in your reality. Just by believing that the government is powerful, the ramifications of that belief attach to you and create outcomes in your reality, which make you a powerless participant or powerless observer in a world that you can't change. Just by believing in these structures, yeah, systems, corporations, yeah, the ramifications of those beliefs become real in your reality, because all there is belief. Because what is belief? Belief is literally the raw material for creation. Oh man, I need to stop doing that shit actually. Do you hear me? The reality is coming from you. But don't let the reality stick to you like Velcro. You have to watch it, because it's coming from you. When it sticks to you like Velcro, you're too invested, you're too involved. It's not baseline reality. The ramifications of that attachment will be real and prevalent in your life. So I don't give a fuck how woke you think you are, how conscious you think you are. If you think you live on a ball, yeah, the insignificant nature of living on a ball, the stupidity and imbecilic nature of living on a ball, yeah, will be real in your reality some way, somehow. And for believing such foolishness, it will also manifest some way, somehow in your reality. And the powerlessness, the chaotic nature of it, the uncertainty of it, and the pointlessness of it will also manifest in your life in a micro way. This is a fact. Because we're okay. Do you know why our previous iterations, call it your ancestors, do you know why they could fly? Do you know why they could part oceans? Do you know why some of them were literal gods? Do you know why some of them could disappear, could do this, could do that, could ride dragons, could create this, could do that, bring people back from the dead, you know, do this, do that, do this, do this, do this, do that, do that, do that. And it's prevalent everywhere. I mean, the history books won't tell you the whole show, but if you go to everywhere in the world, there are gods, bro. You go to Africa, there are gods. Mega powerful gods. You go to fucking Australia, there are gods. You go to Eastern Europe, there are gods. You go to Northern Europe, there are gods. You go to Asia, there are gods. Yeah, everywhere in the world, there's gods have existed. Gods exist because we are gods. Now, the reason why those previous iterations were able to do those things, because they didn't have limiting beliefs, bro. Why do you think Jesus will be able to walk on water, bro? Why? How? If the water can't drown him, and he knows that, yeah, he's consciousness in human form and he's all things, and, you know, he can, you know, silence the storm and whatever. He's not limited to any of that stuff. Of course, nothing's gonna happen to him. It's common sense. So if you actually peep the game, you realize that for the most part, the one thing the screen absolutely does 24/7 is to try and shape your beliefs. Forget distractions, because a distraction still feeds into beliefs anyway. Oh, this is happening. Okay, this is happening. What's the end result? You're going to believe that this is happening. But how do you know it's happening? You don't know. Oh, there's crime. Oh, there's immigrants. Oh my gosh. There's an asteroid coming. Oh my God, a black hole. And you have that. Do you know what? It's too early. I'm not gonna go off on a tangent. I'm not. But yeah, but fuck those space people, the fucking Brian Coxes and fucking DeGrasse Tyson, all those fucking actors and fucking liars, bro. Fuck them. 10 times. The reason why the missionaries went to Africa and all over the world and stuff was to try and shape what? Beliefs. Oh, God is in the sky, God is in a book. Forget your gods. And then what happened to those people? What happened to those places? Those places basically collapsed because they bound themselves in chains of belief. Imagine that. Imagine someone telling you that God is in a book and you believe that. What a fucking stupid shit, bro. Ultimately, if we look at it from a metaphysical standpoint, we realize the ultimate truth that it's all stimulus and action anyway. Action and reaction, which is energy, which is what you are. So things come up, and whether you act or react or respond, it's up to you. But it's coming from you anyway. Which means that fundamentally, we came here, right, to come to essentially relearn what we are because we forgot who we are. Bro, I keep telling you this. We are the very same Anunnaki. We're the history people. All the history people are here right now. So where else are they gonna go? I'm telling you right now, Perseus is somewhere in this world somewhere. He probably doesn't know. He's probably like, doesn't know that he's Perseus, and he's probably just frying a kebab somewhere. But he's Perseus. Yeah, bro. Hercules is somewhere. He doesn't even know. He's probably just in a gym somewhere, just thumping weights. He doesn't know he's Hercules, bro. Because the same energy, it's not going anywhere, bro. Energy cannot be destroyed. One thing I'll give the biblical text is it's a mixture of truth and lies. You know, it's almost like, because it has to, this is how you realize the depth of the game, because it kind of has to tell you about your true essence, but it has to muddy it, right? But then it plays out in the 3D as this complicated story of missionaries and religion and politics and all this science and crap. But the ultimate truth is the same. We are here to ascend the animalistic state, the state of believing crap, the state of believing that we are these bodies. When you read the ancient legends, the ancient stories of the ancient gods, and you hear, oh, this person could turn into a snake, he could turn into a this, he could turn into a that, he could turn into a that. We do that every day, bro. Go to a cemetery and go and look at some of the graves. You see trees that have popped out of that. Has that person not turned into a tree? Or are we gonna argue about it? Yeah? It's a whole blackberry bush coming out of a grave. Whoa, okay. What you believe shapes your reality, bro. Literally. And I keep telling you, you're in a chamber with images, not even images, with just light and sound all around you, and you are decoding it as your reality. So if you look around your four walls right now in this crap, these are like belief systems that you've had up until this point. You can change it right now, bro. Do you know how you change it? Look behind it. Look behind it, bro. Don't let the reality velcro itself to you, bro. Rip it off. Observe it. It's not you. It is you, but it's not you. It was you in a previous state. So when you look at your world, you're looking at you in a previous state. So if you're unhappy with your world, you're looking at you in a previous state. My guy, we are the ancestors, bro. You sent yourself. You know, we sent ourselves here because we tried all different configs, and all the different configs just fucked it up. You know, I know I can only use my own personal reference, because due to my own life experience, I know I got blinded by excess. I got blinded by power, you know, foolishness, too much belief in my own ability. Like, oh fuck, how do I want? Yeah. And ultimately, you have to get to a point where you have to realize that no, it's beyond the body. It's beyond the physical. I'm more than that. Ascend. That's what the whole game is about. Why do you think, like, you know, people, like, somebody becomes like, I put it this way, not all the best singers are famous, yeah, quote unquote, because those that actually go for it believe that they are, so their reality will reflect that. if you don't believe you are, you're not. So your reality is not going to reflect that. You can't hope and, pray and wish. It's illusions. You have to know. You have to know, bro. So, bro, you need to really, really kind of like sit down and really think deeply about what you believe. You have to start from the very, very, very top. Where do I live? Or where am I right now? Like where is this experience taking place? That's the first point. And most people recognize that, okay, I know that I'm in good company here, and I know people in this space are not dumb. So they know that they don't live on a ball that's hurtling through space senselessly, mindlessly, for no rhyme or reason, think about this logically to a point. Like, think about this logically. Let's have a logical conversation. Use some real rationale. Imagine an existence which is based off a spontaneous, kind of reasonless explosion, right? Which essentially your fortunate accident, right? And no rhyme or reason to it really. You're just kind of here and you're not going anywhere. And it's just only a few people, the liars like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Michio Kaku and the other fucking wanker, what's his name, Brian Cox, and the others, they're the only people that know. They're the only people that are in the know. They're the only people that have access to these telescopes. They're the only people that know you don't know, so shut the fuck up. And they're the only people that can tell you about your world and your reality, right? Once you believe that, the ramifications of that belief are you don't know shit, and only a few people can steer you, to the light, because you don't know the light. You couldn't possibly figure out the light. Only these people know the light, and they're the only ones that can lead you to the promised land, regardless of whatever you feel. Shut the fuck up and get back in line, right? Your life is meaningless. You're not really going anywhere. These are the underlying ramifications, right? So when you believe that, those things velcro themselves to you. And guess what? Because you believe that on a macro level, those three beliefs, your energy as God consciousness will churn it and make it real. And one day you find yourself in a job or a relationship or a place in life and you see yourself going nowhere. You find yourself seeking information, but you can't find it, and it's almost kind of like sealed off to you. And you feel insignificant in your world. Who do you think created that? Let's use our brains. Who do you think created it? Okay. So once we've ticked off that box, now let's come down to the next level. What you are. What even is the human? The screen will tell you that, you're once a monkey who used to be, who fucking knows, a lizard or some actually no, let's start from the beginning. You literally are a goop that got struck by lightning or hydrothermal vents. They change the story every fucking few years. They think because most people are not using their brains, so of course they will do that and they'll go over people's heads because people just fucking lap up stupidity and think it's real. Hydrothermal vents, lightning striking a pool, water, whatever the case may be, a creature crawling out of the ocean and then becoming a lizard and then or reptile or whatever, and then becoming this, and then somehow I became a primate, and then somehow I became a monkey and a chimp and a something, and then here you are. You believe evolution. You believe you're a beast. So if you believe that you are a beast, the underlying belief, the underlying ramification of that belief is that you're animalistic at core. So what do you think is going to appear in your reality? So if you start to act animalistic, only interested in yourself, full of bestial desires, willing to step over anybody's hands or head to get to your goal. You wouldn't mind putting a person's head in a blender just to get to your what you want, because you're an animal at the end of the day, right? You eat a person's heart. Yeah. You do all types of stuff. You sit back and let children get abused. You sit back and let people get killed. You sit back and watch all sorts of destruction and all sorts of stuff, because it's not your problem. It's the other fucking animal tribe over there. Because you're not human. You're an animal. You've declared it just by believing in evolution. It's facts. Then you have to look at your interactions. What is a man? What is a woman? What is a child? What is a person? What is a relationship? What is society? All these things. You have to sit down and break them down from your perspective in terms of what you believe. Because what you believe is shaping your physical reality, my guy. This is why the screen wall is so relentless in trying to tell you what's actually happening. It's trying to shape your beliefs, I'm telling you, some of these stories you see on the screen of TikTok and the fucking reality are not even real. It's AI generated, bro. It's not real. There's no way you can verify it. You can't verify it, bro. No way, no how. No way, no how. How do you verify it? By sharing it with your friend, and your friend says, oh yeah, I heard about it too. So now you believe it's true. Yeah? Journalism is dead because of this very thing. Because it's all about shaping beliefs. And the beliefs are shaping you and keeping you in a limited state of awareness. Guys, this is real high level shit we're talking today, bro. Because you staying in a lower vibration, a lower state of awareness, right, keeps you from your godhood. That is the whole purpose of the game. Because if you remain in your beast nature, guess what? You are engaging with the game. It gives the game fulfillment in its purpose. That's what the game is designed to do. That's the whole point of the game. You go into Super Mario Land, right, and you're playing Mario, yeah? Cooper and all those kind of people, they're trying to, they give you obstacles and shit like that, right? Because they need to keep you in the game. Because otherwise they're off. Right? Otherwise they're off. The more you engage with the game, the less you ascend. What do you believe, bro? Do you believe that the government, the police, the military, all these people, they're so powerful? Oh my God, all their convoys and the fucking bombs and the fucking... If you really actually sit back with intelligent eyes and look at it from like 30,000 feet, you realize that it's a play, it's a show. It's a show designed to shape your beliefs, designed to shape your understanding, designed to shape how you see it, which you then think, oh, they're powerful, and you believe it. And it works in two ways. This is the beauty of it, actually. So in one way, you think the ramifications will then latch onto you like leeches or like Velcro, right? But at the same time, you also empower that image and it becomes real. So if you think this person's so powerful, he's got all these weapons, oh my God, these nuclear weapons, you make it real, and you also limit yourself at the same time. Because you live in a dual world. It works both ways, bro. Real life shit. Real life, bro. You know, people used to believe that rappers were like, oh, they got all this money and stuff like that. And what did they do? They gave you images to portray that. When the collective awareness started to increase and rise, people realized that most of these rappers are actually broke. They're actually employees, bro. Some of them even have fake jewelry, rented cars, rented homes. You see? So the belief, the image, it's like this. The image comes up. If you believe it, it becomes real in your world, and the ramifications attached to you, and your creative force also goes into the image, thereby making it real. What do you believe? If you believe that life is just the way it is, you know, people are poor and there's not enough to go around, and corporations, you know, they can just like dump stuff in the oceans and stuff, and nobody can do anything to them. They're too powerful, they're too sheltered and stuff like that. Guess what? It becomes real. Yeah. And also you accept the ramifications that you are powerless, and these structures can bully you and destroy the world, destroy your reality anyhow they want, and there's nothing you could do about it. And guess what? It becomes real. But when you actually shift your belief and realize that, no, it's actually our world, and nobody has the power to just go and destroy it. And I don't believe that that should be the case. And I believe that if anyone does that, they should pay. Even as a belief, the world will change. You don't need to protest, bro. Protest is a waste of time. That's why they tell you to protest. That's why they give you that image. Protest, protest, protest. Protest, protest is stupid. Free Palestine and all this other protest, this crap. What protest has ever solved anything? Bro, I'm an 80s baby. I've been around long enough to see a lot of protests, bro. I've seen multiple free Palestines. I've seen free Julian Assange. I've seen fucking the fucking BLM. I've seen the fucking Wall Street. What was the Wall Street one? Do you remember? You know, where all the like quote unquote celebrities were quiet and stuff like that. Yeah, I've seen it. I've even seen, even when celebrities were protesting against their record labels and stuff, I've seen it all. What did it do? It didn't do anything, bro. It's all a joke, bro. It's all a joke, because you believe that you're so powerful that all you can do is hold a piece of paper and say, "Give me justice now." Oh my God. What do you believe? Every morning when you wake up, when you're reinserted into your simulation, place your heart on your electromagnetic center, which is your heart, and ask yourself the question, what do I believe about me? Who am I? Am I this person, this persona, this personality, this limited perspective? Or am I consciousness, life itself, God having a human experience? Pick your lane. And which lane you pick is what's going to shape your reality, bro. Bro, I know I'm infinite. I'm infinite. It's just facts, bro. Like, it's facts. It's actually facts, bro. Facts. So, yeah. I know. It's transcended belief. I know. You understand? You believe in money? What is money? More money is, all the banks and it's limited, it's not enough to go around, and money is controlled by the stock market and the fucking traders and the... Once you believe that, the ramifications of that belief become real in your life. So therefore, because money is not abundant and it's controlled and it's regulated and the value can go up and down and and it's affected by these forces and the micro expression will become real in your life. So if you're broke, it's nobody's fault, my nigga. It's you. Bro, I remember when I bought my first house. I had £500 in my pocket and I told myself I was going to buy the house. In 2 months, I bought it, bro. I'm not kidding. Real life. I didn't know how. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to get it. If you think you're limited, bro. I remember I don't know if I've told you this story. I remember one time I was with my cousin. We were chilling in the garden, just, talking, vibing, whatever. And I said, I feel like we're going to see a shooting star. Bro, and like maybe 5 minutes later, one just went past. We just looked at each other like, what the fuck? Well, I've manifested things you can't believe, bro. Because I don't believe that anything can stop me from creating anything. Twice I've manifested a whole pod of dolphins. Once in a place where dolphins don't even show up. Because what are dolphins but a figment of my own creative energy? What is a dolphin? What do you believe, bro? Think the dolphins are there somewhere doing this and doing that? No. Your whole interaction with the world is fucking flawed, bro. That's why you feel like you're stuck. Because you've accepted programs that have bound you to them. And you have all these barnacles and leeches and remora stuck all over you, weighing you down. Because you believe crap. And someone like me comes along and I say, hey bro, scrape yourself on that rock and get rid of that shit, because it's not you. That's why I have to be abrasive, because the only way you can shed these fucking programs is through abrasion. Let's go back to what I told you about you being a computing device, but nobody wants to listen. When you are you're erasing a disk or formatting a disk, which is what basically a computer is, right? It's a disk interacting with a disk. What happens? You have to, what's the expression? We burn it, right? It's a burning process. I keep telling you, I'm just basically downloading my program into the thing, bro. That's all it is. Just downloading it into it. endless streams of consciousness, bro. Fully tapped in, bro. It can never finish. It can never finish, bro. Tapped in, connected. Visualize yourself as a being in a pod. The pod has a screen all around you. That screen is not real. You decide what's real. You feel me? What do you believe?